All right, guys, we're going to get going. Can you wind it down, please? Great. Once again, we've been blessed to have this wonderful venue to hold our meeting. And I want to thank Brian Kelly. I don't think he's here, or is he here? Brian, thank you very much. And thank you to Ron Junard also for making this all work. Wherever you are, Ron, thanks, pal. A couple things going on. T-shirt orders. I've been passing out T-shirts, whatever apparel we have in hand. Several items have been back ordered. We straightened that out. We had to go to a different brand of clothing to fulfill our order, and that's happening as we speak. One other thing, I'm stepping down from the committee in May. So Dougie, we're looking for someone to fill that position, Doug. You would be fitting, pal.
I'm shy.
Yeah. All right, so keep it in mind. It's a good feeling to give to the club and not just take all the time. So I'm hoping we might have a couple people out there that would like to fill my spot. And the voting will be done in May on that. I want to acknowledge Carl Ogren, and once again he took on the task of doing this stroke report. That's a lot of work to do this, believe it. A lot of work, and thank you very much, Carl.
Yeah. Pass out all of them. If you need more, I'll make more. I just don't like to make too many because it is a bit of a bitch to make them.
Yeah, I know it is, pal. Thank you so much for doing that. So there's a few of these up here, and I'm sure if there's a demand, Carl will have more for the next meeting. George Queen, I didn't even see you, pal.
I'll take a book.
All right, buddy. It's good to see you here, George. George has had a rough go of it lately, as a few other people have too, I know. Bill Donesco, where are you, pal? Can you make your way up here, buddy? Like George Queen, Bill has had a pretty rough go of it all, and he'd just like to say a few words. You take this, buddy.
Hi guys, I'm Bill Donesco. About 3 months ago, I had started getting pain in my left leg, shooting down. I went to the doctors. They told me I had muscle spasms, said I had to go to sports therapy. Took 3 weeks to get into sports therapy. When I finally got there, the sports therapy doctor lifted my leg. I almost went through the roof, so they sent me for an MRI. The very next morning, they called me and my wife and told me I had a tumor in my spine. So they rushed me into the hospital that day, and I ended up spending, let's see, all the way through Christmas, right up to the day before New Year's Eve in the Mass General in the cancer unit, because it was melanoma cancer in my spine, and they started radiation immediately on it. So they stabilized me, they got me so I could come home, but I had to go for 30 days of radiation. Made me sick as hell, back and forth in and out of Boston every day. And that stopped about 2 weeks ago as I went and saw another spine doctor, and the tumor has shrunk. I've lost 2.5 inches of height. The cancer is stable in my spine. It has not spread. But tomorrow I'm going under major surgery. They're going to rebuild my spine. They're going to put rods and pins in it, and because all my nerves are being squashed in there. And if you ever seen the picture, if you ever seen like on the picture of an x-ray or something, or the radiation picture, it shows all your vertebrae coming down. Well, when you get to L3 and L4 of mine, there's nothing there, and it just squashes out, and L2 touches L5 like this, and it's just a mess, and there's all this like stuff coming out of it, and they're gonna try to cut out as much of that as possible to get me some sort of quality of life left, because I've got crazy nerve pain, and it's just crazy. So one day I was jumping in and out of a backhoe, the next day I was in a wheelchair. That's how fast it happened. But guy, I want to thank everybody here, and I'm going under major surgery tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be back in a couple of months to enjoy the summer. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill. God bless Bill. All right, I'm turning the microphone over to Frank.
How you doing, guys? Good to see the crowd you got here. Regards to Tony leaving, there are two names out there. I just spoke to Mike Stoloff, who's been on the board a bunch of times, done a great job. He's looking to run again, so he'll be available to vote on. There'll be a vote, I'm sure. And Bob DeSantis as well is interested in it. So those two names are out there. Either one of them are great guys, and I'm sure there'll be a credit to the club, as Bob's done it for the North Shore Old Car Club, and Mike is like a fixture. He's been here since Shaboom, you know. So we're all good with that. And may the best man win. Any changes that we've made was put in new guidelines. So I had Jim Capillo put this online, and I also had 100 copies of this made. These are the guidelines that we voted in, we're going by. We'll stay in there until such time anybody wants to change anything. It's easy to do. Now that it's in the computer and you want to delete a line, alter something, because of Jim, he can just get in there, change it, reprint it, and it doesn't have to be handwritten again. So that's a huge step forward as far as streamlining what we're trying to do. And the ability for change is nice. You know, you can just, if you want to change something, change it. But I suggest and I hope people will come up, each one of you, and grab one of these. We've got enough for everybody here, for sure. So please come up and get them. All right. I'm in a process of trying to register the club trailer, and that seems to be going. Bobby Grover has the paperwork, thank God. His wife saved everything, because there was a title and it got lost, and now we have a new title thanks to her. And we've got the proper paperwork to do that. Once that's accomplished, we need to get a couple of guys, and it's not the cookout guys that are doing all the rest of the work. We need to get a couple of guys to go up. We have to empty that trailer out and search for any spots mice may get in or not get in, and seal it up. And because of the new venue and this possibility of maybe doing it yet a second time at this place, if it works well, we're going to not need some of the stuff in there. The biggest thing is the grill, the tents that are in the barrels. We're not going to need those. The purpose will be to put that stuff in the front of the trailer, strap it in there good, put what we're going to need on the back of the trailer, and keep the mice out of it. And that could be accomplished by 2 or 3 guys in a day's work, maybe a little more, at which point we'll haul it down and get 4 tires put on it. Because Bob had it 10 years, we've had it 10 years, those tires can't be used on the road. So when we get to that registration is complete and ready to roll, we'll be looking for somebody probably at the next meeting, and the weather will be better. We'll have to haul it to Mike Benedetto has got an account down in Wakefield at Fahey Tire, and he assures us we can get a good price on tires. So we'll bring it down there, have tires put on it, and we should be good to go. And the trailer should be in good condition, which is what we need. You can't expect anybody to tow it around at the risk of blowing tires out on the highway. Endanger somebody's life.
Hey Frank, I got a question.
Sure.
Why can't we take the wheels and tires off where it is and just bring the tires down?
You could do that. That's certainly possible.
Save money from towing it around.
Yeah. No, we could do that.
Okay.
Yeah, you could bring it up to my place and I can put tires on it.
Who am I speaking to?
Bruce.
Oh, okay. So I couldn't even see him. Yeah. No, I'm not against that. However they get done is good. You know, as long as we can get tires put on it and it's safe. And the ultimate goal is to make it usable. Because it hasn't really traveled anywhere since we were using Brad's or Topsfield. You know? Have your attention? Okay, and we threw it out last meeting about a winter party. I just want to put it out there again. You know, just a show of hands, you think? Next year, not this coming one. next winter. That you guys would like to do what we used to do, a winter party? Anybody interested in doing that? That's certainly not a majority, but, all right, that's some input. All right, I don't have much more than that. There wasn't much going on. So I'm gonna turn it over to Denny.
Nancy. Question, Nancy's got a question.
Oh, Nancy?
Would it be at the same place, Danversport, Yorkville?
No, right, we're tentatively just looked around at the place in Saugus where we're gonna have the summer party. And they have a nice big place upstairs. They seem to be very easy to deal with.
Oh,
And we'll see how the summer party goes, and we'll go from there. But we can do it. It could be nice, you know, we've done it before, it could be nice, but not unless we're gonna have people that wanna go.
right.
We don't wanna throw a party for 80 people and get 40 people. That won't work.
It takes people involved too, for the planning, there's a lot goes into it, so.
Yes, but the good part about that, or having it remotely, is that you're gonna go to a hall, make it, you know, what do you want for food? And they're gonna pick it out, and that's all we really gotta do is show up and pay for it. But to do that, you need commitment from the members so that you can, you know, say, we need, 40 meals, 50 meals, 70 meals, whatever it's gonna be, and you gotta get a disc jockey. We're fortunately enough, I think there's a disc jockey now in our membership that we could corral.
Jimmy Reese.
Yeah.
He's here.
Yeah, I know who he is. Yeah, so we're lucky, we're very, very lucky to have Jimmy and all these different people, all the people who host, you know, summer meetings. We done? Red, you done talking? Yeah, we're lucky to have the people that we do that have yards big enough and are willing to do the work and take the extra step. Not everybody can do it, but we're very fortunate. Jimmy with his skills with the computer and the website, and we're very fortunate. So, while I'm on the meeting thing, we've got a schedule for this year for Tony Calitri, Red Hansen, if he's still doing it, Mike Benedetto, Hank Gunther, Bob DeSantis, Brian Kelly again, legendary possibly, and of course at the bottom of the list is Honeydew. But the summer ones, the warm weather ones, we're pretty well spoken for, which is great. So next month will be Burger King unless someone wants to volunteer to have it elsewhere. Any suggestions, we'll be happy to take them.
Hey Frank,
Yes,
what about the place in Gloucester near Barron's shop that was above, it was the Mass Mutters clubhouse?
well,
Is that off?
yeah, there's, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, that could turn, no, we're welcome, it's not us, trust me when I tell you. It could turn into be a problem that we don't want to be involved in. You know, it could be a problem, and it's better not to get on that road.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Stay on the microphone. My shop now is only open Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 9 to 2. So I know last time, we only had one meeting at the shop before because of people being worried about driving after the great orange ball goes down in the sky. But if people wanted to meet, if they felt their cars could make it to Kingston, the shop closes at 2, so we could start the meeting at any time after 2 on the second Tuesday of the month, if people wanted to drive to Kingston next month.
Well, that would, that's nice you put it out there. So,
I mean, before we had to wait till 5, which meant,
This is North Shore Stroke, it's not North Pole.
Did you not make it up there last time? Because people were like, wow,
Well, he
it really
sells-
doesn't take an overnight drive to get to Kingston.
he does sell snow tires, Kenny, you heard him say he gets tires.
Chains.
Yeah, chains.
Well, I can say, I've been driving down here.
Just kidding, just kidding.
I don't know, you want a show of hands, who wants to go to Kingston for a meeting,
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire?
There you go.
Plenty of parking.
Thank you for volunteering.
So just let me know and I'll make it happen.
All right, thank you very much for doing that. Okay,
I got a couple of small things.
Mr. Denny, here you go. Step up.
Lenny,
Take it out front.
Stuff, yeah.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for coming, members and guests. I have a...
Turn around.
Yeah, I am. I'm trying to read. April 6th, Tie Rod's Flea Market, Connecticut. Anybody wants to... I got a flyer on it. Anybody who wants to see it, come up, grab it, check it out. Also, New England Dragway. Everybody knows the flea markets are not at the end of the month anymore. There's a new schedule out, and then I got a bunch of flyers right here. So if you're a flea market guy and you want to go up and sell stuff or buy stuff, here's the flyers. Come up and grab one. All new dates. Nothing's the same this year. No more end of the month Sundays. Very important. So don't be shy. I think I got 25 here. They're yours. Come up and get one. Okay.
Dues open May. What's open in May? Dues in May.
Yeah, and for all you members, dues are due in May. So we'll be looking for $50 from most of you. You know, some guys in Swampscott and Marblehead will be looking for more than that. You know, we know you got it. And Ross, wherever you are.
Yeah, tell them about the movie, too. We're gonna do the movie. Yeah, Jimmy just reminded me, I'd forgotten about it. I don't know how, but I did. We're having another movie this Saturday. It's The French Connection. So if you guys would want to take a ride, I know it's asking for a lot to be out of your bed at 8 o'clock in the morning. Huh?
What time does it start?
9 o'clock. That guy, just so you know, he made us an offer. I don't know. I'd like to see more attendance, and then we could go to step 2, which is what he's offering for free. If we wanted to have a cookout there, if somebody's seen the movie, they didn't want to do it, or we wanted to have a cookout in his parking lot when the weather gets good, he says, yeah, by all means, bring as many cars as you want. You can take the parking lot. You could set up some grills. You could have a cookout, see the movie. It sounds like a great offer, but not if we got to do all the work and have no one show up. So it's out there. We'll see what happens this week. What do you, well,
Just got a text.
what about,
Can you read that?
no.
Tell me if you're welcome back here in April.
Oh. We just got a text from Ron Janad. We're welcome back here in April,
Next month.
next month.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do that. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Brian. What's that?
He didn't text me.
Oh, he didn't ask you?
So that's, so we can have.
Thank you, yeah, very much.
We know who runs this place.
Yeah.
All right, go time.
Let me give this. All right, give Denny the microphone. He's got to tell a clean joke.
Yeah, it's as clean as I can go.
Okay, joke time. Whether you need it or not. A
George's job.
zoo closes up, and they have to get rid of all the animals. So they do. They get rid of everything, except for a zebra, a female zebra. And they're trying to find somebody to take this female zebra. So they post it on Facebook and all over the world. And after months go by, this guy from Texas, who owns a big cattle ranch, says, hey, I'll take the zebra. What the hell? So that they ship the zebra to Texas. So they have this big empty corral, and it's a female zebra, and the zebra goes in there, doesn't know anything, and at every end or side, there's a different animal. So the zebra is in the corral and runs over to one side and says, hi, my name is Sandy, I'm new here. Who are you and what do you do here? So she's talking to a bunch of big pigs over there. And the pigs go, well, you know, we supply ham and bacon for the farmer, for the owner of the place. Oh, great, thank you. So then the zebra runs down to the far end, and there's a bunch of pigs down there. And she says, hi, I'm Sandy, I'm new here. What do you do here for the owner? And they tell her, well, we're here for food, so he can eat food. So then she runs down to the other side, and there's a bunch of chickens there. And she says the same thing. You know, I'm Sandy, I'm new here. What do you do for the owner of this place? Oh, we lay eggs, and you know, he has a meal, bacon and eggs, and oh, that's great. So the last end of the corral, she runs down there, and there's a bull, a big goddamn bull down there. And she says, hi, what's your name? And the bull says, my name's Kelsey. So she says, well, I'm Sandy, I'm new here. What do you do here? He says, well, if you take those pajamas off and jump over the fence here, I'll show you what I do.
That was a beauty.
We're off the committee. Keep the day job.
All right, guys, just a reminder again, we got a new website up, strokershotrod.club. It's got a bunch of car shows listed on there, a lot of good stuff. Don't forget to take a peek. And we have 2 new members coming in tonight, probably the last 2 for a long time. We have C. Ray Dave and Travis Davies. So if you guys want to come up here, introduce yourselves, we can take a vote, see if we want to let you in.
Travis is coming now.
You want to tell them who you are?
Who am I? No, I'm Dave Batchelder, Wakefield, Mass. I've known many of you guys for a lot of years. Johnny Frangillo, God, I've known him since I was 40. Barron, Tony, Mike Benedetto, a lot of you guys I've known of the club, but never thought about joining and spending time with you all at different events and whatnot. It's a hell of a good group of guys. Everybody's got the same interests. Seems like a no bullshit club, no trouble or anything, and just looking to be among friends with the same interests I have.
Okay, what do you got for a hot rod here?
Subaru. Well, that's outside. I got a 48 Chevy, 2-door coupe. It's on airbag, small block Chevy. It's no hot rod. It's just a cruiser.
Cool car.
Makes you feel 20 again. That's all I got.
How you doing? My name's Travis. Adam's my brother. He sponsored me. He's been a member of the club for a little while now. I know Denny. He's a long-time family friend. I've known for almost 20 years. And I know Mikey Benedetto from town, a couple of guys from Georgetown that recently, a couple of them became members of the club. I got a 77 Chevy short bed, K10. It's loud. It's a lot of fun to cruise around in. I've always been in cars have been a part of my life for a long time. Growing up, I've always had always a toy to play around with. I figured it's time to join the club and, be a part of everything here, because I've heard a lot about it. Thank you.
All right, if you guys want to step around the corner for a second, we're going to talk bad about you. Seem like 2 cool guys to me. Everybody good with these guys?
I don't like Subaru.
Oh, Red. Red's got a problem.
I don't like Subaru.
They don't like you.
Yeah. All right. No, I think that's it. Everyone's good? All right, let's bring them in and congratulate them.
Two new members, that's it, right?
That's it. All right, guys, you're in the club. Congratulations.
Thank you. Welcome in, Trevor.
Yeah, you can grab any of them. Is this the phone book? That's all the members.
Newest one.
I got the last. What do you think the best was? 25. I have my doubts whether they're gonna come up and get the phone.
He's gonna do the 50. Half a month. We're all done right now. T-shirts and sweatshirts, everybody has.
All right, we're going to do the 50-50. Where's the tickets? Who stole the tickets?
Is this in there?
Yeah, that's it.
Who won last time?
Who was last meeting's winner?
I think it was Reese, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It was her?
No, it was Bob Reese.
Bob Reese.
Bobby Reese. Where's Bobby Reese? He's
Bobby
here.
or Jimmy? Yeah, that's right. Jimmy Reese or Bobby?
Lucky Bob, here we go.
Okay, we have 506-7057. 7057.
Say it again.
Last four. 7057. Oh, we got a winner.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you. Where's Michael Orloff?
We got two winners?
There you go. Good.
75. What is it?
No?
Yeah.
05.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carl thinks he has a winner also.
Congratulations.
Hey, we might have two. Hold on a minute.
How can you have two?
Tony, check his also.
That's been in my pocket for 2 months.
That's very unusual. Like you only had one roll.
I saw it.
You can't see too good.
So the last four was 7057.
Good for you, Chip. Good one tonight.
Yeah. Is it a good one?
Transmission somehow.
Chip, you're buying.
No, no problem.
Okay, come back here.
No, Mike told me to take that ticket.
Give him the money and take it.
Take credit cards?
Was Carl's valid?
He's getting the last four for the different first three.
I said last four.
Yeah, no, stand there, we're gonna get a picture. Hold on to it.
And then you get the 1090. Then you get the 1099 for the cash.
1, 2, 3.
Anybody tells my wife you're in trouble.
Yeah, right.
170.
Oh, 170, not 140, sorry.
170.
Chip,
170.
What if we had flag on it? We do the pledge. You know.
Yeah, we want to get rid of these. I passed a bunch of them out already. Need more of these? Well, you can